Let's do a tarot reading. Today is going to be what people love about you. I love this. I'm excited to do this reading. What do people love about you? Okay, no big deal. Literally just, you're the sun. You are a lot of people's light. I feel like when you come around, people are just, you raise the vibration of any room that you're in. Like, you bring a high vibe, you make people smile, you might be a jokester, you make people laugh. I feel like people are just happy to be around you, happy when you come around. If they find out that you're gonna be at the function, they wanna go. Like, if they find out that you're not gonna be there, they're sad. Like, I just feel like you are a bright light in a lot of people's lives, and they are excited to see you. Like, they're excited to be in your presence. I feel like people love the fact that you are somebody who does a lot of introspection and reflection, and you take time to re-energize yourself alone so that you can show up for the people that you love in the best ways possible, right? Because if your cup is filled, then you can show up accordingly to the people that you love. If you're not pouring into yourself, then you can't give, you can't show up as your best in those relationships. So I feel like people really value the fact that you know you, and you know that you need to recharge your emotional battery, and you do that in your own time, and you spend time alone. But then when you pop out, like, you are your best self, right? Because you've poured into yourself and you've made sure that you're okay. I also feel like they really love the fact that you bring new ideas, you bring new ways of thinking, you make people rethink a lot of things in their life and the ways that they do things. They really like your perspectives on different topics, and I feel like people always learn something new when they're around you. Like, you're not a gatekeeper. You're very open with your knowledge, and you're open to sharing if people are receptive to it. So people really value what you have to say. They feel like you have just like you have like a clear knowing, or like you may say things and people really needed to hear that, and you have no idea. Like, you're just like flapping your gums, professional gum flapper, right? But you have no idea that, like, they're actually taking this to heart, and they're actually going to implement it and make some changes or whatever. Like, they're going to change their way of thinking because you gave them this little piece of information that you probably don't even realize what you're saying, like what you said made such an impact on them. But yeah, I feel like they love that too. I feel like oh my gosh. Okay, interesting. A lot to unpack here. I feel like people love that. I feel like I need to sit with this for a second, because the Four of Wands is the energy at the bottom of the deck. The Devil and the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands came out. You have a very, again, potent energy with the sun coming out first. I feel like you get a lot of romantic. I feel like a lot of people get low-key obsessed with you because of your energy, because of the way you make people feel, the things that you say. Like, it's very easy for people to get fixated and focused on you. And you may even be like a heartbreaker, like breaking hearts, and you don't even have you have no clue. But also, I feel like this is what people love about you. Like, I feel like people love the fact that you have all this power, and you just kind of like walk around like a fairy. Like, she was a fairy. Like, you don't realize that, like, this is the energy behind everyone who meets you, is like, oh my gosh, I'm so focused on them. I love their energy. I'm, addicted to their vibes, but heartbroken because, they obviously want something. They see you as like a lifelong partner, or like people may even think like, you're my soulmate. Like, I feel like people just think that you're their person, or you're the person that they're supposed to be with. And again, I just feel like people love the fact that you have no idea that this is going on, like, around you. You're just so humble, and you're really focused on yourself. And I feel like that's what creates or like evokes these emotions in others when they first meet you, is because you're so focused on yourself that you can't even really see all this going on around you. I also feel like, oh my gosh, confirmed. The Ace of Cups just came out and the Page of Cups just came out. Literally, this is confirming everything I just said. Yes, you bring out these emotions in people that either they haven't felt in a really long time, they've never felt ever, or that they just can't, they don't know how to navigate them because they haven't had these feelings before, right? So it's like confusing, but it's like feeling a lot. I just feel like when people really love the fact that they can connect with you and you can bring these emotions out in them because either, again, they haven't felt them in a long time or they've never felt them before. So this is new to them and they really, really like that. And they also like that you're connected to your heart space and that you're able to connect with people like this. And again, this is why people start to form crushes on you. You have people who are romantically interested in you because you are very loving. You are the sun. Remember, you are a bright light in people's lives. And they do get crushes on you quickly. And again, with the Two of Swords, like I usually see this as like indecision, but here I feel like she's blindfolded. So again, I feel like you have no idea. Like you just don't see the way that others see you or the way that like your friend group sees you or the way that like your peers or like the people that you work with. Like I feel like you don't see that this is how they see you. I also feel like people love the fact that you're very stable. You're very, you're always thinking about like long term. Like you don't want something that's gonna start as quickly, you know, that fizzles out as quickly as it started, basically. Like you are somebody who is willing to take the long road. You're willing to build something from the ground up. You're willing to work on that, you know, piece by piece. You're somebody that is very stable, that others could, you probably provide stability to other people without even knowing it too. Like just having you as a friend or having you as a family member, you provide a sense of stability to people. I literally say that, and the Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. You are a very stable, grounded person. And you're very independent, and people love this about you. You're very self-sufficient. People think that you're good with money too. They feel like you're meant for greatness, meant for success. You have a lot of potential. They love this about you. You're just somebody who provides a lot of stability in all the relationships that you get into. Again, with the stability, literally. And balance. You're very balanced. You juggle a lot, and people love the fact that no matter how much you juggle, no matter what new project you're on, or no matter what new journey you're on, you're always building your